was myself. And I told both parties ahead of time that I do have a little more knowledge of this, having written most of the books on the subject. Do you want me to hear the case? And both of them were excited. Travel agent was excited, and the consumer was excited. And maybe if I give you this as an incident, you'll see where it's probably a very good case for travel agents in the long run. But it reminds you that you may have some liability if you do something wrong. You have my sheets in front of you, the disclosure notices. I never give a speech without them. Normally they're in yellow and blue. Today they're going to be in white because that seems to be the way they came out. And you notice my yellow one is a long one. That's the sporting disclosure notice. If you can read it, since when it got reduced from long to short, it's a little smaller, keep in mind I want you to use these. If you're in a state that says the printing must be so big, then use regular type on it. But I have to have every one of you using these before we come back and see you in Vegas. You have to put them on the back of your invoices. You have to put them on ticket jackets. Somewhere or another, the consumer has to be told that you are really only a travel agent and you're not an insurer. And this thing keeps getting longer as you see it. You're not involved, you're not responsible for terrorist activities, social or labor unrest. And it goes on, and I'm not going to spend today's hour on this right now, other than to tell you that as much as I update the law does look at these to show that the consumer has some responsibilities. You are not to give them information on political activities. With cuckoos running around like aeroplanes, so we don't have the expertise to advise on that. With the kind of diseases, social and otherwise, in certain areas, you are not to give this information, whether it's in your computers or not. You have something on it that tells them to contact the U.S. State Department, the Travel Advisory Section, or the Department of Public Health. Why, when you're not being paid for a service like that, would you risk the chance of giving that information out? And what do you know? Double and triple hearsay of what you get off the screen what somebody else says. If they have any questions, put the ball into their court and let them do the phoning. Are you going to be responsible for climatic conditions? You know, too much rain, too little rain,